It's my feel-good breakfast show.
This is your feel-good breakfast show, Expresso. Find us on 3. And thanks for joining us this morning as we are shedding lights on, well, something that's extremely cruel. Now, due to the hidden and illegal nature of human trafficking, gathering statistics on the scale of the problem is very difficult. But being one of the largest organized crimes in the world with $1 billion net worth and roughly 1.2 million children being trafficked annually and approximately 27 million people being enslaved, we have to shed lights on this very dark and cruel industry. Today we're speaking to Matipa Mwamuka, the counter-trafficking project coordinator from ANEX. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Good morning.
The Vital Foundation recognizes organizations that help fight women and child abuse. It's very sad for me that we have to talk about this, but we need to talk about it because we need to educate people around us. First of all, tell me about your organization, but specifically human trafficking. It's escalating. You know, it's an industry which is upsetting, not just in South Africa, but all over the world. How can people protect themselves? How can we protect our communities?
Well, ANEX is a Western Cape-based children's rights organization, and we work around broadly the issue of child exploitation. So human trafficking is one aspect of the work that we do. And in terms of protecting ourselves and communities around trafficking, I'd say the first and foremost prevention in the means of public education and awareness raising. And one can do that by simply, if you have access to the internet, Googling and finding out what trafficking is, and also reaching out to organizations such as ANEX and contacting us. We are more than willing to come out and raise awareness.
Explain it to us. What is human trafficking? And also, in terms of your organization, what have you found out in terms of the latest statistics of human trafficking?
Simply put, human trafficking is a form of modern-day slavery. It can affect anyone from any community, any society. It doesn't matter what your social status or standing is, and affects both adults and children. In terms of statistics within South Africa, it's very difficult to gauge because we just recently passed legislation. So you find a lot of cases are undetected.
You only recently passed legislation?
Last year. Last year in July. So that needs to be implemented. Systems need to be put in place to record cases. So we're still working on that. And currently what we do know is that it's occurring on a daily basis. There are hotspots around our country, and it's both a cross-border and internal phenomenon.
One almost wants to say, you know, why is it such a vast problem in South Africa? You know, why is it such a large industry?
There are various reasons for that. Firstly, because our borders are porous. If we're talking about cross-border trafficking, the fact that you get a lot of people being transported and trafficked into the country from other African countries. And it's also happening internally. South Africa is a source destination, so people being trafficked from one province to another, from one area to another, and the fact that still a lot of people don't know what it is. There are very low levels of awareness around this crime.
If you just joined us, we're talking about human trafficking, and the reason we're speaking about it is so that we can all be educated. And I have to ask, what age are the majority of the victims?
We've actually come across cases of victims who've been as young as 4 years old, but the average age is 16 years of age when we speak of trafficked persons.
I'm sighing because I am shocked, and we're talking about this. Matipa, thanks for joining us this morning. I think an ugly reality, but something that we have to discuss this morning. To find out more about the work that ANEX is doing, or AMEX is doing, adapt.org, yeah, I'm even stumbling, adapt.org.za, so adapt.org.za. Also go click on the Vital Foundation website, so vitalfoundation.co.za. You can see everything that the Vital Foundation is doing. What's your direct website?
ANEXCDW.org.za, or you can contact the National Toll-Free Helpline, which is 0800 555 999, and that's a toll-free 24-hour helpline.
Wow. Okay, we'll have those details for you on our Facebook page as well, just to make sure that you don't miss out on it. And you just heard it from Matipa. Education is key. So Google about it, talk to your kids about it, talk to your family about it, and most importantly, inform your community as well. Thanks so much for joining us this morning. Okay, from a serious topic that informs all of us to people who are changing the world and are our mentors. We're honoring our teachers today as well. So Leanne and Katleho has more.
A thing of the past. Nominate an organization that fights abuse. so they can win 35,000 Rand from the Vital Awards.